literally down to the nitty gritty. I don't know. And that's what I'm trying. People don't understand. There's people like me out here. That's why I'm homeless. I don't know anything else.
Right.
My whole life I've been living like this. Literally.
Yeah, this is all you know.
And they think I choose this. It's not that I choose it. This is the only thing I know. And there's nobody out here helping me to understand something different.
At this point, we began to discuss the abduction and 13 years of captivity and torture. At the time of the abduction, Becky's father was in prison. Becky and the rest of her family were living in a hotel in Myrtle Beach. Becky was 16. She left the hotel on foot one morning between 2 and 3 a.m. She went to go see her sister at another location in Myrtle Beach. The reason she left is part of what she has asked us not to talk about. She did not make it to see her sister that morning. Okay, are you ready to talk about the kidnapping?
Yeah. So I was on the way to where my sister April was staying. It was I think between 2 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was walking to April's. I was almost there, and someone put something on my face, and then I don't remember anything. I remember waking up on the bed, handcuffed, all fours with the bricks underneath my knees, and that's all I remember.
Okay, and that was in the dungeon, in the field. Okay.
I didn't know where I was. I was downstairs. I didn't know I was in the field until I got released. I didn't go outside. I didn't see daylight. And the whole time, I was in there.
So this was in their house that they owned?
It was a field. There was no house there.
Okay, but there was
a storm cellar.
Oh, a storm cellar in the middle of the field.
And that's where they kept me. But they lived not too far away from there, so they could come keep an eye on me, do what they wanted to do, however it may be. But I was there the whole time. I couldn't get relief. They had bricks on the door, so I couldn't open it. They locked the door from the outside. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there, and they had it to the point where I didn't even want to touch the door because I didn't know what was out there.
Right. So you were the only person held captive. You were the only person there?
Yes, but before me, they done this to 2 other females. I don't know if they died or not, but they kidnapped 2 other girls before me and did the same thing.
How did you know that?
Because when I got... I had to kill 2 of them to get out. I didn't want to bring that up, but I did. That's the only reason.
That's part of the story.
That's the reason why I'm free. So it was kill or be killed. Basically. They were coming down there to kill me. They weren't going to release me. They were going to kill me that day.
Did you know that they were going to kill you that day? How did you know that they were going to kill you that day?
The night before, they come down and they said, well, this is the last day on earth. I'm going to give you a good meal. But the only thing that they gave me for the whole time I was down there was a piece of bread twice a day and a cup of water. So when they brought me my last meal, when it was a steak, baked potato, broccoli, I knew I was going to die. I knew it. They treated me like a queen last night. Compared to what they normally did.
Right. So tell me how you prepared. How did you get ready for it?
Well, in the storm cellar, it had a bed on the floor. It had a bed on the floor where they would rape me, and they would put the bricks underneath my knees.
As Becky began to explain how she got away, a couple came by that she has talked to before. Becky stops talking and gets anxious. She tells me that they know her story and how they had tried to hug her before, and she freaked out on them. With everything that Becky has been through, physical contact with another human being is almost unbearable.
And everyone knows that's why they looked at me. Everyone knows my story.
Look, if somebody comes by and you want to stop talking and wait until they go by.
They know my story. Okay. They already walked up to me and hugged me. That's why they walked by and didn't say nothing, because I kind of flipped on them. Yeah. Because it wasn't the right day, and it gets annoying when everybody.
I know.
I don't like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not
I mean,
trying
it took you so long just to have somebody be able to, like, you know,
Yeah.
shake your hand or whatever.
Yeah,
So
and they don't understand it.
Right.
I understand that's why they looked at me and they, you know, they know.
Right.
You know, well, that anyway. Back to
Okay,
what we were
so
saying.
so the question was, like, how did you get ready since you know this was your last
Just,
job?
you know how a storm cellar looks.
Yeah.
Okay, where you go down the step, there was a bed, it looked like a little hotel room, but it was like a bricks. You know, it was like a brick room.
Right.
Like jail. It had a bed on the floor with the bricks, handcuffs, and there was a mirror. Just a straight up and down mirror. What didn't have like a frame around it or nothing. It was just the glass.
The glass. Okay.
So I took the brick and I broke the corner of the mirror where they wouldn't notice that a piece was gone. And I stabbed one and cut one's throat. And I ran. I ran out the field. I had just a t-shirt, cuts, abrasions, infections from where they were peeing on me. Burning me with cigarettes, cutting me with razors. So I had all that on my arms. And so I had blood on me from what I did to them. And just a t-shirt, no underwear, no bra, no shoes, no nothing. It was snowing. I'm running down this country road. Now, I'm from the city, so country roads I don't know nothing about. And, you know, so I'm running, and I'm running. The first thing I see was a cop. Of course, they're going to stop me. I have blood all over me. I'm wearing just a t-shirt. Cuts and abrasions all over me. Of course, they're going to stop me. I just got released from being kidnapped. I didn't know. I was in complete shock. I was blind from the daylight, because I never seen daylight. You know what I'm saying? And the snow was like overwhelming. So the first thing I said is, I just killed 2 people.
Wow. What happened next?
They took me to jail.
Yeah.
But, like I said, God does things for a reason. Because if I wouldn't have had the mug shot, I would not be here right now with my family. I mean, if I wouldn't have got arrested for the murders, well, they, of course, dropped it. I wouldn't be here. I would still be in prison.
Right. So is that how everything kind of transpired?
That's how I found out about them kidnapping 2 other girls. That's how they got convicted. That's how I got released.
Okay, so when you came across the cops and you told them that you killed 2 people, what happened right then? What did they do?
Put me in handcuffs.
So they put you in handcuffs. They took you down to jail.
And then the detectives and all this other stuff. So they took me to the hospital, of course.
Right.
They had to, of course they have to. I said I killed 2 people. They got to investigate.
Sure. How long did it take for them to straighten
A
it all
year.
out? A year? So you were in jail for a year?
Yeah. So right after me getting released from kidnapping, I went to jail.
Let me ask you this. Do you like to be called Rebecca or Becky or what?
Becky.
Becky. Okay, good.
Government people call me Rebecca.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. I just want, I mean, do you mind if I call you Becky?
Yeah, I'd rather be called Becky.
Okay, good. All right. So for a year you were in jail
Hold on.
while they did the investigation. It's amazing that it took that
Hold
long.
on, I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
His phone for me. And I didn't know, I'm like, it's Sunday, disability might not call.
Right. Did you figure it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
It was a hospital.
Okay.
Of
Do you
course,
need to take care of something now?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right, so it took a year. You were in jail for a year while they did the investigation. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
13 months, 14 days. They let me basically be in a room with other girls. They knew my story because after they got to know me and they know what my situation was, I was all over the news. So everyone knew I wasn't guilty. Even the guards. The guards would give me special treatment. So would the girls. They would all give me food. It actually was how I got to be able to talk to people.
Right. So it
You
was
see
like
what
you developed a relationship with everybody in jail,
Yes.
including the
It was-
guards.
I mean, it was-
So it was like a family you never had.
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean, and then after that, I couldn't find my family. I didn't know if they were dead or alive, so I went from that to being
Right.
alone.
So tell me about getting out of jail. What was the first thing you did?
God, I don't remember. The first thing I did,
I bet it was really, really scary.
yeah, because I didn't have nobody. I didn't have nothing. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know where I was. I was in Conway, South Carolina Correctional Center. And if you don't know anything about Conway, if you know about Conway, then you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
That's pure country.
Right. So there's nothing there. So they just released you with no help? There you go. Out the door? They give you clothes or anything? Just your T-shirt that you had on?
They gave me like an outfit, of course.
Right.
One of the guards got me something that
Okay, good.
But, I mean, that's all. I had to just my clothes. And
Money?
I had to learn, nope. I had not one penny in my name, one outfit in my name, one coat, a book bag, and that's it. And I had to just go from there.
Where'd you go?
I just went walking and finally met the wrong people. And he turned out to be abusive.
Right.
Extremely abusive to where he broke my back.
So that's why you had the surgery on your back? Yep.
I had 2 reconstructive surgeries. They had to put my spine back together again. I had to learn how to walk again. So yeah, it's like never ending. I'm trying to get out the circle, but it's like no matter what I do, I'm in it.
Right. So you met him, and then you lived with him?
He took me to, and I'm being honest, like I said, things happen for a reason. We were in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because that's where I went back to. Because I knew that's where I last seen my family. And that's where I met Lenore. I don't remember how I got from Sumter, South Carolina, that area to Myrtle Beach. I don't remember the full extent of that, to being honest. I'm just being real. I don't, because that time period was just overwhelming.
Too much, yeah.
But I do know that I made it to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to try to find my family. Couldn't. They gone. Because they came here.
Okay, that was another question I had for you later on, but yeah, I didn't know if they went back to Jersey or where they were when that happened.
They heard someone said that there was a Rebecca Welder in North Carolina trying to find their family.
Okay, so this whole time that you've been gone, they were looking for you?
No.
No, not really? No? Yeah, so while we're talking about that, what were they doing while you were held captive?
They were going to Carowinds and living their life. My sister got married, had kids.
So did they think you were dead?
They didn't know if I was dead or alive, just the same as me. They didn't know nothing. Because my mom didn't tell them.
Wow. So Becky and I continue to talk after this about religion and what her next steps are in life. In a later episode, I will include that part of this discussion. Good things are happening in Becky's life right now. Right after we met, she found out she is on the list for housing. Also, she has just gotten a job at a local church helping others. We will follow up with Becky later. Thank you for listening to the Homeless Culture Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Spreaker.com. This is your host, Vince Jones. Please send any comments or questions to thehomelessculture@gmail.com.